Was good, y'all? Back here with another banger. Today we had the end of season NFL power rankings. I dropped my NFL end of season tier list where I just put the teams in tier, but now I'm actually going to be ranking them 1 through 32. As you see, this first row will be 1 through 16, and then this second row will be 17 through 32. It's just easiest to do it in tier list format, so obviously it's going to be going like this way, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna put it in actual order, so it's gonna be a little crazy to do this, bruh. I told you I'm gonna bring y'all a lot of off-season videos, bruh. We already had the NFL teams here. Like I said, we had a video of Patrick Mahomes, the greatest quarterback of all time, bruh. And now I'm bringing y'all this. So let's get into it, man. Sheesh. 132. It's gonna be pretty tough to rank them. I already know. So we're gonna do this first row first, right? It's gonna be hard. It's definitely gonna be pretty hard to rank these. Why can't? Okay, so I think the Texans are 32. We'll see who they end up drafting. Again, this is the end of season. We'll probably have a new power rankings going into the new season, into the 2023-2024 season. But this is the end of the 2022-2023 season. You know, so right after when the Super Bowl ends, where I have my power rankings. So the Texans, I think, are the worst team in football. There's no doubt in my mind about that. So I'll have them at 32. Let's see. I guess the Bears. I'm looking at all these teams. I think the Bears are a good spot for 31. I actually like the Bears. It's just they have nothing. They just don't know how to win. I like the Bears because I like Justin Fields, but the defense isn't that good. The defense is alright. It's like they're alright, but they were in their game, but they just couldn't. They need to learn how to win, man. They need to learn how to win. Until they learn how to win, it's not sweet. Until they learn how to win, I won't even lie to you. Until they learn how to win, it's not looking good. It's just not looking good, man. So gotta learn how to win. I'm gonna be interested to see what they do with the number 1 pick. They might trade it. Justin Fields is nice though. He's the truth. I like Justin Fields for real. I'm gonna go Colts with 30th. I got to put them ahead of the Bears because I like their defense and they have Jonathan Taylor. Obviously, they have absolutely no quarterback. We'll see what they do with Matt Ryan, Nick Foles, whoever they have. See if they go for a trade, draft. They're gonna have to do something, but it sucks. They've had no quarterbacks for years, and their team is actually pretty decent. Let's see next. Sheesh, it's a little tough, man. You got the Rams, who's gonna be towards Titans, Jaguars. Damn, both these teams are in the same division too. That's the crazy part. I think I'm gonna go with the Falcons here for the next spot. The Falcons they just didn't do it for me, man. I like them too. Like they have a chance to literally win their division next year, but I still have the Panthers. I still have all 3 teams over them probably. We'll see what they do with the quarterback. They have Ritter and Mariota. Obviously Pitts has been kind of disappointing. They don't really have receivers like that. Drake London was a pretty decent rookie this year. Cordell Patterson, their running back is fire. Defense isn't that good at all. Yeah, they gotta be 29th. They gotta be 29th. We'll see. We'll see if they improve though. They have fire jerseys though, I won't lie. They have some fire jerseys, I won't lie. For the next spot, damn man, this is already tough. I won't even lie to y'all. This is like already tough. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna go with, so it's 32nd, 31st, 30th, 29th. I think for 28th, it's going to have to be the Arizona Cardinals. With Kyler Murray being injured, them looking to move off D-Hop. The defense is absolutely trash. Yeah, they're not looking too bright for the Cardinals. I low-key want to put the Falcons in front of them, but I'm not. But it's just not looking too bright for the Cardinals. I know Kingsbury got fired. That was a big move that they had to do that. No doubt about it. Damn. So 32nd, 31st, 30th, 29th, 28th. At 27th spot, man. The 27th spot. Sheesh. There's a couple teams I'm looking at right now. I don't know where I want to go with it, but I think I'm going to go with the 27th spot, Denver Broncos. The Broncos were absolutely terrible this year. They were actually awful this year. Russell Wilson, we'll see what Sean Payton does. Obviously, they have Sean Payton. That is the end of the year because they signed him before even the Super Bowl. So, we'll see what he does, but I don't know if he's going to be able to change it. I really don't. He wasn't even able to win with the Saints like that, to be honest. So I don't foresee him changing anything. I think it's they'll get Javonte Williams back, which is good. I don't know. The defense is good, but it's not insanely good. It's not lockdown, So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not too high, man. I'm not too high. So it's a 26th spot. Sheesh, man. This is getting hard already, bro. This is getting hard already. Damn. Do I have to put the team that I think I'm about to put? There's a couple of teams I'm looking at, but I mean, the Commanders had a good amount of wins this year. Like, I don't think I can put them that low. I think I'm gonna have to go with the defending Super Bowl champs. Well, not now, but you know, the Super Bowl champs last year, the Los Angeles Rams. Although I think they will be better. I think they will be back. They'll have Stafford back. Obviously, they're getting Cooper Kupp back. The defense is kind of still intact. We'll see what happens with Aaron Donald. Maybe Allen Robinson will come to play next year. But yeah, until further notice, I just the Rams just. They had a really bad year, man. They had a really bad year. Who would have thought that Baker Mayfield would have been on the team, bro? So yeah, they'll be 26. Okay. Next. Damn, bro, this is tough. This is getting tough, man. This is getting tough already. I don't know where to put people, man. These teams are actually pretty good. All these teams are pretty dang good, you know? Like, damn. Alright. Let me go ahead and organize this real quick, because the Bucks are without Tom Brady. So without Tom Brady now, they're intact to be there. You know, this team, the Raiders. I think these are the next. Maybe we can put the Saints over there and the Patriots. To be honest, the Patriots are just Jets-ish. I mean, let me get like Browns-ish, Steelers-ish, Commanders-ish. So I know that these are like the teams that are going next, you know, like I know so spoiler, I guess these are the teams that are going next, you know. So again, 32nd, 31st, 30th, 29th, 28th, 27th, 26th. Damn. So at the 25th spot, man, who's the worst squad here? I mean, without Brady, like the Buccaneers, like who is going to be their quarterback, bro? Like who is going to be their quarterback? Obviously, the Raiders are in a heck of a situation right now, releasing Derek Carr. Who's going to be their quarterback? Could it be Aaron Rodgers? We don't know. Where the Packers at? The Packers are going to have to, you know, I mean, as of right now, Aaron Rodgers still on the Packers, you know, as I'm making this video. This is the end of the season, you know, so, sheesh. I mean, the Saints quarterback, I think the Saints, and I was high on the Saints going into this season, but I think the Saints are next, bro, with their quarterback situation. I mean, Andy Dalton, who's starting the whole year. Obviously, Michael Thomas has dealt with his injuries. Bright spot, Chris Olave. Kamara didn't have the greatest of seasons. The defense is good, but it's also not that good. Like, they get scored on a lot. I think the Saints are next. I'm going to go with the Raiders now. Knowing that they've released Derek Carr, who knows what their future is going to be like. I still have Josh Jacobs, who's really good. Devontae Adams, you know, Darren Waller, unfortunately, has fallen off a bit, but I still like Darren Waller a lot. And the defense is just trash. The Raiders have to be here. Low key, the Saints might. I'll keep it like this, but like, it's close between these two teams for sure. Next, I'll go with the Panthers. I think. I'll go with the Panthers next. You know, they almost made the playoffs. They just had to win that one game. You know, they didn't though. Brady got it done. And the next, now that I know Brady's released, I think I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers. They barely stuck into the playoffs. They shouldn't have been there. Obviously, the division was weak. Obviously, all of their division is here. You know, with the Falcons, Saints, Panthers, and Bucks. They got blown out. Obviously, now without Brady, I don't know who their quarterback is going to be. We'll see. That's really interesting. No one's even talking about who the Buccaneers quarterback is going to be, because they still have Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, you know, Leonard Fournette and all these players. You know, crazy. Leonard Fournette was he on a 1-year deal though, Fournette? I'm not sure, but he came back, and now Brady's gone. So next, dang, this is getting a little hard already, bro. I think I'm gonna go with the Titans. You know, the Titans they have no receivers. Tannehill isn't it anymore, but Tannehill's also not awful. You know, he's not the worst quarterback you can have in this league for sure. Like, I'd take him, consider if I was like some of these teams, you know. And they obviously still have King Henry, who led them to the playoffs for straight years, bro. Absolutely carried them. But the Jaguars finally took over that division, and obviously the Titans taking it back anytime soon, you know, especially with having no receivers. The defense is pretty solid, though, I must say. The defense is pretty solid, so that's where we're at. So let's see, 32. I want to make sure we get it up to 17 here. So 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. Okay, so this is 21 from 32 right now, man. Starting, so obviously the Titans being at 21. Let me know what y'all thinking so far. So at the 20th spot, sheesh, at the 20th spot, damn, this one's tough. I think I'm gonna go with the Commanders. The Commanders did have a good amount of wins this year. I don't know why they even benched Heineke. Heineke was doing good and like almost had them in the playoffs. The NFC Beast almost had all 4 teams, you know. Ron Rivera, dumbass, didn't even know he couldn't be eliminated that one time. But you know, they have McLaurin, who's really good. The run game with Gibson and Robinson ain't bad. The defense is all right. They're gonna have to figure out their quarterback though, for sure. People are saying it's the Howell guy. They're expecting to release Wentz. We'll see. But yeah, Washington until isn't. You know. Next, sheesh, this is getting tough now. Now this is getting tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm gonna go with the Jets. I think I'm gonna go with the Jets. You know, the Jets had a decent year. Obviously, they're gonna have a lot of quarterback conversation this year. So they're 19th. They're rumored with Aaron Rodgers. You know, Sauce. They had the offensive rookie of the year and defensive rookie of the year with Sauce and Garrett Wilson, both well deserved, both great players. They're gonna get Breece Hall back, which is absolutely huge. He's a monster. He would have been the offensive rookie of the year. So they drafted well this year. Obviously, the defense ain't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Probably like middle of the pack, I'd say. And then on offense, you know, with Mike White, they were playing well. You know, Zach Wilson obviously is done. Mike White was playing well, but it's not enough for them to be in the playoffs. So we'll see what the Jets do this offseason. But, you know, 19th not bad. That's a jump for the Jets. You know, the last 5-10 years they've been around here, so it's a good jump. So they're 19th. So we need 8. So we need 2 more until we get to the top tier over here. So 19th. Honestly, bro, like it is tough, but I think I'm gonna put the Steelers for the 18th spot. But I love what Mike Tomlin has done with this team. You know, with Kenny Pickett coming in and doing what he did. Kenny Pickett, that was a good rookie year, man. You picked it up. You weren't even expecting to play. You damn near almost got your team to the playoffs, bro. Mike Tomlin just always finds a way. You gotta respect that. I'm telling you, Deontay Johnson's a steal in next year's fantasy football. You know, Najee didn't have the greatest year, especially in the beginning, but he ended well, so you gotta give credit for that. George Pickens looking good. The Steelers' defense is still the Steelers' defense. TJ Watt being one of the best players in football, and you know, I think they're still good, you know, but I don't know, playoffs anytime soon, I'm not sure. It's going to be tough, but we'll see. You know, you can never count them out, bro. You can never count Mike Tomlin out, one of the greatest coaches ever, for real. Next. Sheesh. I think I'm going to go with the Browns. People probably would say I should have lower, but I'm just high on the Browns. I like Deshaun Watson there. I think Deshaun Watson, you know, obviously spent 11 games this year. I think he's going to be back to normal Houston Texans form next year. Obviously, he had a lot of time off. He can't just really pick it up, especially when they weren't even winning like that before. Obviously, we'll see what they do with Kareem Hunt. They have Amari Cooper on that side, who's pretty good. Njoku's really good. Amari Cooper had a really good year, actually. Amari Cooper had a really good year. Nick Chubb, if not the number one running back in the NFL, went crazy this year. The defense is still, you know, Garrett, and they have a lot of key pieces on paper. They're good. You know, I don't know about Kevin Stefanski though. I really don't. I like him and I don't. Like he don't be winning like that. But we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening with them. I think they can make the playoffs next year though. I really do. So we'll see. So that's 17th. That's gonna end off this part of the list. So this is 17-32. Obviously 17 being the Browns, and then next we got the New England Patriots at 16 for me. You know, they could have made the playoffs this year. The Patriots are starting to feel like it's not the Belichick way anymore. They're starting to feel like you know, the way they lost to Jacoby Myers, and sometimes the way they're playing, they get blown out. They have a top 3 defense in the league. That's no question. That's why they're still this high. You know, the offense is not, and I think they're going to lose Jacoby Myers. The offense is just not. The offense is not. You know, Ramondre Stevenson is carrying that offense. I'm Ramondre Stevenson. He's great, but there's only so much he can do, and he's, you know, and if you really think about it, Super Bowl running backs, bro, the last 10 years have been on like 3-year deals. They haven't been good running backs. Running back, I think, is the most replaceable position in football. So, I mean, that's their best player. So, you know, Mac Jones hasn't shown me yet, but then again, his offensive coordinator, like, why is Patricia be the offensive coordinator? It's not looking too good in New England right now. I will not. To be honest, to even have him this high is kind of crazy. But I feel like I had to put them above the Jets because you know, they beat the Jets twice and they're just always better than the Jets. And then to put them above these two, it's very debatable. But I'm just gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. 15, I got the Packers, man. Actually, hold on. You know what? The Lions went 2-0 against the Packers this year. I got 15 the Packers, man. I love you, Aaron Jones. I love you, Aaron Rodgers. I love Aaron Jones even more. I love Aaron Jones. You know, the Packers had higher expectations this year. Obviously, the first year that they happened. We'll see what happens with Aaron Rodgers, you know. Hopefully they get him back because they obviously need him. I know Aaron Jones was undisputed on that Super Bowl week. Said Jordan Love is ready. But also, obviously, he wants Rodgers, clearly. And, you know, we'll see what Rodgers does. We'll see. He hasn't made a decision yet as I'm making this. This video could be out like a week later than I make it, or maybe longer. So he might decide by then, but as of right now, I mean, this is the end of the season, so I think end of season power ranking. So I think this is a good spot for them. Obviously, underachieved. Obviously, could have made the playoffs if they beat the Lions, but they didn't. So yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on that. Lions next. Okay. So we got 16, 15, 14. I got the Lions at 14, man. If y'all follow my reactions, y'all absolutely love the Lions reactions. Those were by far the videos that got the most views this NFL season. Y'all love the Lions, and I understand why. You know, they're fun to watch. I was big on the Lions going into the year. I thought the Lions were going to be good, and then they just got off to a bad start. This year, they cannot get off to a bad start. If they don't get off to a bad start, they will make the playoffs. Their offense is so explosive. They got Campbell believing. Jamal Williams is a great leader for that team. The defense comes alive. You know, Aiden Hutchinson is looking really good. I like the Lions a lot, man. I really do. I hope they make the playoffs next year. That's at 14. At the 13th spot. Sheesh, this one's tough. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, this is getting tough. Hold on. Let me put the Chiefs back here, because obviously we know where they're gonna be at, right? We can have a conversation about all of these. I think we gotta move the Chargers out. Yeah, I think. Sheesh, man. Sheesh. This is a little tough, man. This is a little tough. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Vikings, man. Just because of how bad the defense is. Just because of how bad the defense is, and I feel like all three of these teams are so close. Next year, this division is going to be lit between these three. It's just, the defense is so trash. The defense will give up 400 yards a game, like, you know, and Kirk can only do so much. Kirk's obviously not that good in general. Like, he's good. He's really good, honestly, but, like, it's like he's not going to get it done in the clutch every single time for y'all defense. Like, you know, it's impossible. Like, you know, so it's just, I think the Vikings aren't going to be as good next year, man. You know, they did good in one possession games this year, and, you know, that was really good and impressive, but, you know, defense is just, if your defense is trash, you're all going to be first round, like, y'all lost to the Giants first round. The Giants are my favorite football team, you know? So, yeah. So, 16, 15, 14, 13. So, at the 12th spot, sheesh. At the 12th spot, I'm going to go with the Seahawks. I could put them higher, and I kind of want to put them higher, but I'm going to rock with that for now. I'm gonna rock with the 12th spot for the Seahawks. Amazing season. Hopefully they get Geno back. Geno fits perfectly there. I think they should get Geno back. Metcalf had a great season. So same with Lockett. What a season Lockett had. You know, Kenneth Walker, they're looking like they're getting a great running back to them. And that defense is just good. Pete Carroll is a great coach. I expect him to be damn near back. You know, around that playoff. You know, they barely made the playoffs. They barely made it. But you know, I expect him to be around that spot. You know, a game out of the playoffs, or maybe get to sneak in again. I really like what the Seahawks did this year. Everyone was sleeping on them, and they did their thing, so gotta respect that. At the 11th spot, I got the Chargers, man. You know, I like what the Chargers did this year. You know, if y'all follow my channel, y'all know how I feel about the Chargers. You know, I made is a Chargers overrated video where I was saying they were, but only to the people that were saying Justin Herbert's top 3, top 5, and that the Chargers are going to Super Bowl. Meanwhile, they never had been to the playoffs before. They never have done it. The defense played better towards the end of the season, but the defense is trash. The defense, I mean, they might be good next year. You know, they got all these pickups, J.C. Jackson, Khalil Mack, and a lot of players, but they were trash all year. Till the end, they started gelling a little. They also weren't healthy on offense with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams the whole year. When Keenan Allen and Mike Williams and Austin Eckler are on the field, it's really unstoppable. I think the future is bright for them. I think, but I'm still on my. I have to see it to believe that. I saw them blow a 27-point lead in the first playoff. You know, and I don't know about the coach. The coach is trash. I don't know why they don't fire him. But we'll see, man. But until then, the Chargers will be 11th. Damn, y'all aren't gonna like this next one. But at the 10th spot, I got the Dallas Cowgirls, the worst team in the NFL. First round exit. Dak sucks. Zeke is washed. CeeDee's nuts. Diggs is gonna get burned. Tony Pollard got hurt. Unfortunately, he is very good. Yeah, y'all are still the Dallas Cowgirls. Y'all are trash. Y'all ain't doing nothing, bro. Y'all are, you know, like, what's next to stay, bro? What's next? Now I got my New York Football Giants. Great season. I think we just need receivers, man. We just need receivers. Let Danny Jones prove himself this year. Saquon did great. The defense is good, man. Obviously, it wasn't a good game against the Eagles, but you know, it was a good year, and I think our future promising with Brian Daboll. We just need receivers, man. We need receivers. We need to help out Danny Dimes. You know, he needs some receivers out there, man. Next, sheesh. Now it gets hard. At the number 8 spot, I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson's Ravens. We'll see if he's even on the Ravens. We'll see. It's going to be very interesting to cover the Lamar Jackson and the Ravens this offseason. Obviously, we'll be covering everything. But until further notice, I think the defense is really good. They almost beat the Bengals with Tyler Huntley. We'll see what happens. But if they had Lamar, I think it would have been a different outcome. I think the Ravens are still really good. They just can't, for whatever reason. It's just Lamar can't play in these playoffs when they were having a good year. And the other years, it's been rough. But it's also been like y'all are still really good and will make the playoffs every year and still one of the top teams and still have to be accounted for no matter what. So that's my opinion on them for sure. Damn. We're down to the bottom 7. 1 through 7 is about to get listed, bro. Sheesh. Okay. I'm between 2 teams right now. Shit. This is tough. I think I'm gonna go... damn. You know what? I'm such a big Tyreek Hill guy that I'm gonna put the Jaguars 7th and then put the Dolphins 6th. I think because the Dolphins almost beat the Bills with Skylar Thompson, man. I mean, the Dolphins had a great year. Obviously Tua. I'm hoping the best for Tua. If they have Tua fully healthy, they can go to the. They can be there. They can be one of the best. We seen what Tua was doing earlier in the year. No injuries. He was undefeated for a while. He was having a great year. He was in the MVP conversation. Their offense is crazy with McDaniel's a great coach, first of all, and with Hill, Waddle, and they're really good. They're really good. I like the defense too, man. So I'm just gonna give them that edge over the Jaguars. I feel like if they had Tua, it all depends on Tua, obviously. It all depends on Tua. So this is assuming Tua is healthy next year and ready to go and 100% and won't get injured. I think the Dolphins are the 6th best team. Jaguars being the 7th best team, Jaguars had an amazing year. I think the Titans were running that division for a long time. I feel like the Jaguars finally took that division and will run that division for a while. That division is one of the worst in football, and Trevor Lawrence is the truth. I've been saying this about Trevor Lawrence. They're also getting Calvin Ridley back, which is insane. The defense is good. Jaguars are here to stay. They're going to be in the playoffs every year until further notice since they're in that division for sure, and they're really good. 5th, I got the Buffalo Bills. This is another team that I kind of tried to tell you about the Chargers. I need to see it before I believe it. I've seen them lose to Mahomes every year in the playoffs. So until they beat Mahomes, I won't say that they're going to the Super Bowl. I won't say Josh Allen's better than Mahomes. I won't that. I won't get. And what happened this year? Diggs was tight. Diggs was mad. I don't know how it's going to be. All I know is this year, Bills, if y'all keep doing this, bro, it's not, so we're going to see what happens with the Bills, but for sure these 4 teams are better than them. It's not close. If you put the Bills over any of these 4 teams, then you're just, you're just on, the bandwagon. You're just on the bandwagon. 4th, I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers. Roster, it could be debated that they're 1st. And, they were saying even if they had Brock Purdy, I don't believe if they had Brock Purdy, they would have beat the Eagles. I really don't, but they would have been a better chance and a better game. Until they figure out their quarterback. It's crazy they have no quarterback and they're this high. They're one of the best teams in football. They're there every year, at least to the NFC Championship, if not Super Bowl. So we'll see what happens with the quarterback in the offseason. They have a lot of decisions to make. Garoppolo, Trey Lance, and Brock Purdy. So many decisions to make. We'll see what happens. Until then, they're 4th. 3rd, I got Cincinnati Bengals with Joe Burrow being the 2nd best quarterback in the NFL. They're great. Their defense is honestly underrated too. Obviously, it's gonna be him and Mahomes every year until further notice. With Allen and these 4 teams really looking in on the outside, who all have chances though for sure, in my opinion. But Burrow's unbelievable. Jamar Chase great. They better get T Higgins back. Their run game, but even Piron stepped up this year with Mixon. Great run game. They're great. They're great. Unbelievable. Eagles will be 2. It's crazy because they have the better team than this team, but they have Mahomes. Which makes the Kansas City Chiefs 1. Hey, bro, this is my NFL power rankings 1 through 32. 1 through 32, man. Let's make sure I did it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good, I did it right. Okay, y'all. This is my 1 through 32 power rankings for the end of the NFL season. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure to check out the NFL teams tier list, the Mahomes the greatest quarterback ever video. If he is. I'm not going to say what I said, he's 1 over here, I'm just saying. But expect so many offseason videos, bro, now that the season's over, man. Free agency, top 10 list on the way of positions, draft, videos on my Giants, obviously, all that we're covering, bro. Let me know what y'all want to see. I do appreciate y'all support. I'm going to catch y'all in the next. Peace.